Ivy Gastelum, Education. 22 years ago, when she accidentally took her first teaching method class, Ivy Gastelum never thought she would end up a high school English teacher. Now, she is the co-chair of the English department at Cabrillo High School and also the 2013-2014 Long Beach Unified School District Teacher of the Year. Her students refer to her as Mama G, and she calls them honey with the kind of affection one would hear from parents to their children. Some students that Ivy has worked with have overcome extreme difficulties, such as absent parents, homelessness, and poverty. Many have gone on to attend universities, some even with scholarships. In the classroom, Ivy buys used books and provides them to the students at a low cost. For those who cannot pay, she absorbs the cost herself. Geraldine Landis, longtime friend and nominator, said Ivy is a teacher with passion and charisma who builds meaningful relationships with her students. She's very bright and she's totally committed and enthusiastic. Ivy is a good example for a lot of teachers on how doing personal things brings joy back to the teacher. Dr. Susan Matthew, Education. Susan Matthew walks in with a spring in her step and sets down a large bag. She begins to pull out various items: a wolf mask, a few neon-colored stress balls, and a can of plastic bugs. At first glance, this assortment of miscellaneous objects seems random and silly, but each plays a specific purpose when it comes to Susan's curriculum. Known as the Happy Professor, Susan currently serves as the Senior Adult Program Coordinator at the Alpert Jewish Community Center and the Program Director for Active Adult Community Connection. She teaches happiness and humor and how to manage difficult people in your life. Susan also teaches classes at the Long Beach Senior Center, where she conducted a study to measure the effect of happiness and humor on a senior's quality of life. Going into her class, many said they felt lonely and isolated. After 10 weeks, there was a significant improvement. Susan said that having a sense of humor means laughing at yourself and, when in a crowd, enjoying yourself. You don't have to be funny and crack jokes. Susan teaches people how to deal with difficult situations and how to change your whole approach from being negative to positive. She believes that a happy person reaches out to others, which she does every day, changing the lives of so many through her humor. Gina Rushing McGuire, Education. 46 years ago, Gina Rushing McGuire was a student at St. Anthony's and is now their first president. When St. Anthony's was experiencing extreme difficulties and even on a list of school closures, Gina received many desperate calls to help out. She finally went to check out the school and said that she was stopped in her tracks as the kids started pouring out of the classrooms. She could see the energy, hear the conversations, and all those high school things which don't really change. She had an overwhelming feeling like she needed to be here. What she did for St. Anthony's shocked the community and those who knew her. Former Mayor Beverly O'Neill said that Gina took on a school that was dying, but a great tradition in Long Beach, and returned it to a thriving entity that is now really competitive in both academics and athletics. Gina hopes to build a strong network of people at the school to foster the kind of environment that is conducive to a child's maturation and learning processes. Realizing that schools can make a difference is key to Gina. She knows that you can't ever replace the families, but wants to provide a safe place and a second family for kids. St. Anthony's creates that safe place and gives them the tools to succeed as people and as ethical leaders of our future.